What anti-aliasing makes the biggest visual difference in games? Imagine playing your favorite game and noticing how jagged edges make everything look rough and less realistic. Now, what if I told you that changing just one setting could make those edges look much smoother and sharper? Today, we're going to find out which anti-aliasing method really makes a noticeable difference in how your game looks. First, let's talk about the most powerful option, which is supersampling anti-aliasing. This method works by rendering the game at a higher resolution than your display and then shrinking it down to fit your screen. The result? Smoother lines, less jagged edges, and clearer distant objects. It makes everything look crisp and clean. But here's the catch. It requires a lot of your graphics card's power. If your PC is high-end, you'll see a big visual boost. But if your system is mid-range or lower, it might slow down your game or cause lag. Next up is multi-sample anti-aliasing. This method samples multiple points along the edges of polygons to smooth out jaggies. It's less demanding than supersampling but still improves visual quality quite a bit. For most gamers with decent hardware, setting multi-sample anti-aliasing to for times sampling, called for times or for X, gives a good balance of good looks and performance. It's especially effective on the edges of objects, but it doesn't do much for textures or complex scenes. Then there's temporal anti-aliasing, which combines information from previous frames to smooth out edges during motion. This method is great for fast-moving scenes because it reduces flickering and shimmering. It can make the game look more natural and less jittery. Many players prefer it because it handles motion well, but sometimes it can make images look a little blurry. If you want sharpness and smooth motion, temporal anti-aliasing, especially the version called TXAA, is a solid choice. Just keep in mind it uses more processing power and works best on NVIDIA graphics cards. Fast approximate anti-aliasing is another option. It's a quick, low-cost method that blurs edges to hide jaggies. It's perfect if you want to keep your frame rate high and don't mind a slightly softer image. It's ideal for lower-end systems or if you're playing on a laptop with limited power. However, the trade-off is that your game might look a little less sharp overall. SMA, or subpixel morphological anti-aliasing, is a middle ground. It offers better edge detection than fast approximate anti-aliasing and doesn't cause much blurring. It's a good choice if you want decent visual improvements without sacrificing too much performance. Many gamers prefer SMA because it's a nice balance between quality and speed. Finally, some advanced options like coverage sample anti-aliasing and enhanced quality anti-aliasing are optimized for specific graphics cards. They improve quality while reducing the performance hit, but they are usually found in more high-end setups. So, if your goal is to see the biggest visual difference, supersampling anti-aliasing is the way to go. But remember, it's demanding. For most players, multi-sample anti-aliasing for times sampling or temporal anti-aliasing offers a great mix of looks and performance. If your hardware is limited, fast approximate, or SMA can still make your game look better without sacrificing too much speed. And if you have a powerful graphics card, combining these settings with other enhancements like deep learning supersampling can really make your game shine. The best way to find what works for you is to experiment with different options and see how they look and run on your system.